So, okay, going back to the Gucci thing, that feels like that's kind of worth digging into. Like when that began, you know, that conflict, were you around for the So Icy negotiations or him even appearing on that song? Did he even think of it as a big deal when he first appeared on the So Icy song?
I was at the I was there when he did the verse. I was there when he shot the video.
And did it seem like nothing at the time? Like Gucci was just another random rapper that he's doing a song with?
Yeah, that's all it was. It was another that was coming up in Atlanta.
Right.
And everybody was cool then, though. Everybody was cool. You know, we did So Icy, we did Black Tea.
Right.
So, you know, the beef never came from So Icy. Never. There was never no beef about So Icy. Wasn't nobody trying to get that record and none of that. It wasn't about that. It was some other shit.
What was that?
That it was just in his ears, making them hate. That's all it was. People all in his ear. And, you know, he really thought Jeezy dissed him on Trap or Die when he said, I got more G's in the Gucci bag. You know, because we had got word that he thought that shit. But we was like, what?
And it wasn't about that?
No, he said it. I got more G's in the Gucci bag. He didn't say Gucci Mane.
That's not, yeah, that's a stretch.
Yeah.
Like,
but you know, it was just, I don't know, man. It was just egos involved. That shit deep.
But so was your knowledge of Gucci, like, because I always heard that, like, he wanted to with BMF, but they viewed him as too much of a robber and that he had too many problems with people, so they weren't really trying to with him.
You know, I really don't know. I wasn't BMF. I was CTE. And I didn't, you know.
But if there were people in Jeezy's ear basically telling him not to with Gucci, it would make sense that it was people who had that impression of him. Right?
No. You can't tell another man that got money, we ain't fucking with him dissing. No, that shit was on some other shit. That shit was on some ego shit. You know, we both coming up. We both got a buzz. Let's see who win out this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And shit got deep and whatever. And, you know.
But Gucci also had this version of it that he told where basically Jeezy was performing and he was performing the song without Gucci's verse on it, which from my perspective in the music industry, not really that out of the ordinary. Something that happens all the time is that me and you do a song together and the song becomes a big hit. You're performing it on the road, even if it's technically an Adam 22 song, you're gonna be performing it, right? That's pretty normal. Although I could understand how Gucci, as being somebody who's kind of new in the music business and kind of hard-headed and hot-headed, that he would maybe look at that and be like, how's he not performing this in full with me coming out, right?
Is he there?
Gucci?
Was he there to performing with him, or he just be playing his verse? I'm
not sure if there was like one example of it happening when he was there and he felt like he should have been involved. But I've seen that a million times where you're at a festival or a show with 10 artists on the bill or whatever, and there's two artists that have a song together and one of them performs the song and does not bring out the other one even if they got a song together. Seen it many times.
Yeah, you know, I really don't know, man. Like, we killed him on every verse. So it really didn't matter.
I love that you're still holding it down for him, man. Certain loyalty dies hard with Clem.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
I live by that.
For real. So, okay, but what ends up happening where, like, you know, Gucci basically gets the idea, and actually I think it was on a mixtape, that there was money on his head to come back with his chain. Now, I know you're probably going to be particular about how you discuss this, but how much truth was there to that idea?
It was just a verse. It wasn't, I don't know if it was a verse or the end of the song. It was just something to say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the time, shit, I guess, fuck it, yeah. Go for it. Fucking.
Right.
You know, if a nigga said, that's what a nigga meant back then. But he didn't mean that now because, you know, he made up with him, so.
Right. But it wasn't serious enough that Jeezy would have actually sent somebody after him, but it was serious enough that he would joke around about the idea of sending somebody after him on a mixtape outro?
Yeah. It was just a song.
Right.
It was just a song. There wasn't nothing to it. He really didn't mean it.
For sure. So, okay, then this incident occurs where somebody who I get the idea that you were good friends with him, Pookie Loke, ends up losing his life. What was your relationship with Pookie Loke? What can you tell us about him?
Real one, real member. They call him the General.
Uh-huh.
You know, rest in peace, Pookie Loke. Rest in peace, Kingpin. You know, as far as that go, you know, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, shit. I'm gonna just leave that shit alone. That shit gets real personal and deep. You know, that's why I say with niggas, we never cool. Like, we never cool. Cause I looked at niggas like my family and my brothers, and they held me down like family. So it's only right for me to still hold it down.
Was Pookie Loke somebody that Jeezy was like very, very close with, or was it somebody who he just had like a sort of seeing him around type?
No, Pookie Loke was a group. They had a group called Locust Lifestyle.
Was that early on? Or?
Yeah, that was early on. Yeah, yeah. So that's why they was part of the crew.
Right. Did you ever get wind of the fact that I did an interview with this guy, Young Throwback, who basically said that he was part of Gucci's entourage, and he kind of stopped short of 100% saying it, but he basically made it sound like that scenario in which Gucci allegedly killed Pookie Loke, that he was actually the one who was there.
I don't even know who that is. Who?
Young Throwback, that don't ring a bell?
Nope. Not at all. He said what?
He basically made it sound like he was the one who ended up pulling the trigger that night.
Damn, he said that?
That's news to you?
Yeah.
He kind of stopped short of saying it 100%, so I kind of left the interview a little bit confused at what exactly he was intending to get across.
I never heard of him.
Really? Interesting. I know he was around in the scene at that time, but...
Didn't know him.
Okay.
Like I said, they was beneath us.
Mm-hmm.
Like we was like, it was, I didn't know them guys, man. Them guys weren't even welcome in the city of Atlanta limits for years. And that's true facts.
Gucci and everybody was with him?
Whatever his crew was back then. That's just facts. I'm just gonna keep it 100. All the bullshit, everybody, they be talking like it was a belt getting put to ass back then.
Really?
If motherfuckers came across niggas.
After that incident?
Yeah, way after that incident. Yeah, way after that.
Damn, so it got tricky after that. Okay. Do you remember where you were when you heard the news about what happened to Pookie?
No. I can't really remember. I think I might have been, I don't know where I was. I might have been at Thug Mansion. Or I might have been at, I don't know where I was. I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember where I was.
Hey everybody, we just hit 600K. We're trying to get to 700K, so smack the like button and subscribe. Appreciate y'all.